Hey, what's up, cuties? So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to do the Irwin and Wendy buff effectively and also to the point where you can get it to work every single time. But before we continue and actually get into how to do the buff, here's a quick shout out to my members. Also join the Discord, link is in the description. We play anime adventures a lot over there, so come join. Now let's go. All right, so before we actually get into Namek Infinite and talk about how to do this, there is a little bit of pre-preparation you actually need. You do need a curse on both Irwin and Wendy, either or depending on what you're going to be using, but it actually needs to be a SPA debuff for this to work. So as you can see here, I have a 8% damage increase for Irwin, which by the way is insane, and also a 5.8% SPA increase for him. Wendy's kind of similar. It's a 7.7 but a 6.3 SPA increase. But yeah, no, that's literally all you need for the units. So let's go ahead and hop on into a Namek run and I'll show you how to do it. Also, this name change is entertaining. Planet Greenie. There must be lots of vegetables here. Me. So here we are in Namek Infinite, and this is how you're going to want to set up your buffs for both Irwin and Wendy. You'll only need 2. That means you can take the other 2 and do something else with them. I wouldn't recommend buffing with them, or at least buffing the same units that these guys are going to be buffing. I would just recommend having them for DPS, although to be fair, the only unit that's actually worth using as DPS between these 2 is Irwin, since it doesn't miss at all, and also Wendy is incredibly slow. So what you're going to want to do to buff is you're going to want to select the first unit. We'll use these Irwins, for example. Also, my cosmetic is huge. That's hilarious. You're gonna want to select the first Irwin or the first Wendy, whatever you're doing. You're gonna click the auto activate. You're then gonna wait 4 seconds, 3, 4. Then once you wait 4 seconds, then you're gonna wanna activate the other one, or the second one, I mean. Then what you're going to want to do is wait for these 25% buffs to go away. If you did it right, up to this point, there should be one that has a 56% buff. That one's gonna be important in the next step, but these are the ones you're gonna wanna wait for them to go away. So they went away, we activate the third one. Then after that, we wait for the first buff to go away and we activate the fourth one. And that's important. You have to wait for the first buff to completely go away before you can activate the fourth buff, or it'll completely brick everything. Here's Wendy for demonstration, since Wendy is slightly different. Instead of it being 56 and 25, it's gonna be 69 and 25. So first one, we wait 4 seconds. 3, 4, second buff, 69%. Oh, my bad, I guess it's 30% and 69%. So the same basic premise, you just wait for the lower buff to go away. So third Wendy, we're gonna wait for these 3 to go away. They went away. Third one, select the fourth one, wait for the first buff to go away, activate it, and it should be the exact same thing. Now, if you have a very big SPA reduction on these units, you might have to wait a little bit longer. Experiment a little bit with the timing. If it's like shorter, you might be able to get away with 3 seconds. If it's longer, you might have to do something like 5 seconds. Experiment a little bit and just let me know how it works for you. By the ways, if you have not checked out my Poseidon unit overview video yet, then make sure to go watch it by clicking on it right here. He's a really good unit, so go watch it by clicking on it here. Dismissed.